Guys, when it comes to the cake making process of submitting an offer and purchasing a property, clauses are the cherry on top that kind of make you or break you. It can make the cake look fantastic or horrible. Now, what does that mean? Well, there are Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, clauses are fantastic. They don't necessarily need to be part of the agreement, but in different circumstances, they're very important. They're not quite like conditions because the agreement doesn't hinge on them being fulfilled in a certain amount of time, but they are things that need to be agreed upon by all sides. And you know what? This topic is so vast. There's a lot of clauses that can be added. I think that they can be grouped into maybe three, though. Clauses that force the seller to do work, clauses that are just warranties, and clauses that are acknowledgements. Okay? So clauses that require the seller to do work, I'd be very, very picky on how we add that into the agreement of purchase and sale. Obviously, things that require drastic amounts of work are less likely to be accepted. We want to make sure that we add clauses that move the deal forward instead of push them back. The other form of clauses that you could have are warranties and acknowledgements. A very common warranty clause that I see in this day and age is a warranty that the seller represents that the property, while they've owned it, has not been used for the manufacture or growth of marijuana. Okay, so in this aspect, the seller is warranting or guaranteeing that the property has existed in a certain way. An acknowledgement on the counter end would be the buyer acknowledges that this particular property was a grow up for a few years. So you're saying that you understand and that you're okay with it. Look, clauses are super important. You got to use them in the right fashion, though. Some are a necessity with the agreement of purchase and sale. Like I have some that I always throw in and some that I almost never throw in. It's important to make sure that we propel the deal forward and make it happen with the right clauses in place. So look at the situation, pick the clauses that represent the situation the best, and you've got yourself a property.